Ever wonder what that rattle is behind your dash? You can't seem to find it? Well, I think I found out what we've got. This is a 2014 GMC Sierra, and since I've owned the truck, I've had a rattling, kind of ticking, tapping noise behind the dash, and it really drives me crazy. So I decided to tear into it and see what I could find. And I think I come up with something pretty interesting here. Seems like a lot of these trucks have had issues with screws being loose and metal tap, like the little washers behind the head of the screw being, rattling as you're driving down the road. I've had this whole dash apart 2 or 3 times now. The only thing I haven't taken apart is the gauge cluster until tonight. I've got this, I've got the trim pieces removed and all the screws out. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and pop this gauge cluster out real fast and show you guys what I found. So here we are, got all the screws out of the truck. We're gonna take this gauge cluster out of here. What we're gonna do is take that screw out right there, and then there's another one kind of down here. You can barely see it, but there's another one, basically just the 4 corners. Anyway, get those screws out of there, pull this out gently, flip it over 180 degrees, and she'll sit right up there on your dash, just like that. And that's what you're left with when you take that out. Notice there's a few screws back here. You can touch them. Oh, guess what? There's another one that's loose. None of these screws are tight back here. I've just taken this apart. I haven't had it apart before. And it looks like the 2 screws that hold this piece to the body of the truck or to the dash are loose. And I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that's the noise it makes when you're driving down the street. And I think this one's loose too. No, this one's pretty tight. But anyway, what we're gonna do now is, let's see, yeah, get a 7mm screw and just tighten it. Oh my God, that was really loose. Really loose. Now we're gonna try this one over here. Oh yeah, it was loose too. And while we're in here, we're gonna check any other screws that we can see. Make sure they're tight. None of these screws are tight, guys. Again, this is a 2014 truck. It's got 50,000 miles on it, and it's already falling apart. But hey, when you got a little bit of time, nothing else to do, you can come out here and tear your dash apart and find the source of your rattle. If that's it, I'm gonna be thoroughly excited. It didn't take but 5 minutes to get this thing apart. Again, I said I've been through this whole dash, both sides, and I think I might have just found the problem behind my dashboard, or behind my gauge cluster, that is. Also, another thing I wanted to show you guys. These little covers right here for your door handle, pop those off, put some electrical tape on the little clips behind there, and pop them back in. They'll never make any more noise. They'll never rattle again, ever again. And over here, I'm kind of getting all these knocked out at once. Pop this cover off right here, just like that. And you can pop this little guy right off just like this. Just like that. If you're getting any noise from this side of your dash, take a little bit of electrical tape, cut it into about 1/4 inch strips, cover these little metal push tabs right there, and put them back in there. While I'm in here again, I'm gonna tighten up that one That one. Ooh, that one's loose. That one's loose. Pretty much just tighten up anything you can see that's a 7mm behind your dash or in your dash. You're bound to find a rattle. Hope this helps you guys. I'm going to put this thing back together and road test it. See ya.